being a key part of this map in the prior games, and you can see as to why. Already going to be cleared, but at this point they are down to about 25 seconds, so it will be a goer now. dapr needs to hold this, and he can't. He actually lets it slip through his fingertips. Down to a 5v3, and piece by piece, KRU are doing quite well. The first one to find the fight back will be Shaz, still lingering around the site. You can see him just on those back lines by that canteen area, but the spike goes down.
10 seconds.
We'll be in a retake scenario.
Spike planted.
A couple of moments still tagged up. Mazzino down to 61 HP. Nags on 16 HP. ShahZaM just comes out, finds one for free there. Able to dip back out as well, so brings us to a 3v3.
He just pushed the wall. Klaus is just fired up. This is weird as anything, but finally he says it's going to be zombs coming in, proving a point, but down to the 1v1. Sick up against Nags it, and the HP is so low. A touch on the spike. He wants this halfway, and he's going to sit for this one. Hello, Nags it. There it is. Sick with a shot and a half. And that's the first time I've heard Sentinels get fired up. And this is something we can't under-talk about. We can't undersell to you. And they're aware this is a little abnormal to what they'd expect.
Potential to get overrun here. dapr's got to back away. And a man advantage in favor of KRU. Six got himself into a disgusting position. Actually got dapr for support. Hey, look at this. They come through. They find 3 kills.
That was impeccable work from Sentinels to keep that under wraps. That could have spiraled so badly. Mazzino's dealt with Sentinels. Keep 3 alive, and they deal with that buyback from KRU. A little bit of KRU at bay, who are very much willing to take a couple additional fights. Fall back eventually as the purchase is substantially better this time for Sentinels. We see that Guardian once again for TenZ, but Klaus has found dapr. Delzik just got zombs. Okay, another round is very much not necessarily up in the air, but it could get pretty sketchy at this point.
So TenZ will still hold an axe. kyedae will find ShahZaM. That's a wallbang through to spawn, I believe, just off to the right of the screen here.
TenZ with on to facilitate. Flash goes in, push comes out, clears. First contact found. TenZ towards Mazzino, going to open up a pathway forward, but look at the HP, it's being worked back. Sick with a lovely pick, and now we're going to be down to the 2v2. Make it a 2v1. Just TenZ alive, and the double stack towards tower is a problem. How does he somehow dismantle this? I do not know. These two are just... That is round 3, going to be going their way no matter which way you want to cut it.
Again, the round 2 force comes, and it's actually the bonus round here. The Sentinels... It might even be forced out of this corner here. He's going to eat a lot of damage. TenZ actually will get 2.
What a shot from TenZ, but he still needs a little more here. 3 on his side, 2 for the opponent's kyedae. And Mazzino, there's that bit of contact. TenZ is still standing. He still wanted to do this for his side. Mazzino's found 2. TenZ suddenly under the gun, pops the ult. He knows the pressure is now there. Clears sight, sees nothing. He knows he's fallen back. Can he draw him in? Can he try and pull Mazzino in? Can Mazzino hold his nerve? TenZ on the cross. He gets him. Gorgeous play from TenZ. And that's the man the Sentinels need right now to maintain. Don't being too much of a bother. Crossfire should hold for now. Let's see if any of that utility can pull it out of pressure. You can see the pressure is certainly mounting. Delzik going to find zombs. That opens things up. Mazzino, the second layer. Sight now could be ready for the taking. ShahZaM tries to deny, but it's not going to happen. Where did TenZ just come from? Jump scaring Klaus, and now a 2v2. A pixel out of place, but he knows there's going to be a crossfire here somewhere. How can he dismantle it? Not like that. Delzik finds one. kyedae holds. The crossfire is maintaining KRU. Beautiful post plant.
And this is the one where you ultimately needed an answer back from KRU.
I wonder if there's more layers to this as it goes on. For now, though, it does seem as though it is constricting towards that B site. Already Sick going to get Klaus.
Straight away. ShahZaM's here already.
And you're right, it's the rotations. They always have that additional man on the site so quickly. The rotations are on the way. dapr looks unfazed so far, finally losing control of tower, but there is that second layer to this. Sick still here. You've got Shaz not far off. And let's see if he can keep that timing just right. He's under pressure, but still Shaz keeps him safe. This is fantastic work. Lovely shot, but it's kept in check. Round goes to Sentinels.
It is, yeah, and again...
This round, we look at what the purchase is coming for KRU, and it's not going to be much to write home about. It's light across the board. Spectre, Frenzy. Hey, we've seen Classics do some damage, but it doesn't seem as though it's going to be the case this time around. Shaz gets a little overzealous. Not to be the case. Sprays in. He's fine. Flawless round. Private Gaming flawless round. The Sentinels are going to start taking a couple of steps here in this.
A bit of an adjustment from dapr's utility as well, so this is kind of to stop exactly what we're probably going to see from KRU here.
Yeah. Here comes that explosive hit, but TenZ is still fine, and the crossfire still holds. dapr sends Nags it back, and it's going to be Mazzino and Delzik to try and do something with this, but it's looking rough around the edges. dapr just postured up. He wants that fight. He wants that frag, and he gets it. Delzik down and out. Mazzino, what can you do with it? flashed confirmed attendance. They know where you're at. They're all there. It's a firing squad. And he may take one, but Sick takes the round, and Sentinels hold once again. This side, you'd need someone like maybe Mazino to do something about this. Just the tag for now, but there's the flank, and Sick puts them to bed, tucks them in, and says goodnight. KRU. Oh, dearie me, it's not looking pretty, and this is readable as you like. Oh, it's 4 of them on one side. Where's the other?
Fault line for good measure, and actually you can see another member. The Trailblazer going to stun him. Mazino has so much to deal with here. dapr eventually puts him down, but
dapr trying to find the time just right. TenZ keeps eyes on that drop. And those two players unable to be as impactful as maybe they'd like.
Shut out this one out. zombs again. Oh. Look at him. It was dapr and kyedae before they even get to sight. Your body's here. A real threat towards him. Klaus the last man standing. TenZ will find it. This is clinical from Sentinels. They have an answer for absolutely everything from KRU.
2 players now getting away with their life, but this post plant is not bad. All of them behind this divide.
Again, they've got a good opportunity here to hold Sentinels before they can really cross towards side. You see the ping coming through here. Sick's actually going to flash out of the conflict divide, drop it. dapr will find a kill.
Oh my word! It's finally been held by KRU. That post plant crossfire, that Astra divide, pretty much garnering them that moment. This is just a small chance, though.
But again, it's so frustrating to see in round 12. It's going to be very difficult for KRU to deal with. Mazino actually.
Lovely.
Oh,
Klaus! Out of nowhere finds 2 big kills. That's massive. Confidence now booming with KRU trying to take that fight through tower. It's not pretty as Sick will become the victor in that, and now tower's under Sentinel control. We're down to 4 still standing, make it 3. ShahZaM, as said, the inescapable force right now for Sentinels.
5 HP on Klaus, 13 on kyedae. delzik got to be the one
to the HP, man.
Swing this back in KRU's favor if possible.
Well, let's see what delzik can do. Tower is his first port of call, but 6 noted it. 17 HP ain't much, though, and Flash ain't up for 10 seconds. Oh, it's a bit of a messy one, but it does work out. But that's what we were worried about. Tommy the turret's done enough to take down Klaus, leaving all on delzik, who's good for another. The 1v1, but dapr's HP is looking real fine, real pretty. And yeah, the tag got close, but dapr beats him across the line. So now 10 rounds sitting with Sentinels. 50 seconds still to play with. Not a massive hurry yet. When it gets down to the 20 and the 30s, I start throwing around the word NaVi, which we don't love to do, but, you know, is what it is. 10 starting to open an account of interest, though. Have a little look around, see if you can spot anything out of place, but no one providing much here.
Again, clockwise, this is going to be really awkward because the poison orb and the wall both gone up there, and I'm pretty sure Klaus wasn't full toxin, so actually ShahZaM just walks up.
It's a dry hit.
Yeah.
That's pretty dangerous. Klaus is going to be good for at least 2 here, maybe a 3rd. It's good for Klaus, keeping control, but he's got so much danger around him. Mazino's kept it in check. Finds dapr, and it's, I dare say, just TenZ, but it is just TenZ alive. 4 stand for KRU, and that is so needed. But talk to me about that hit from Sentinels. They just walked in dry, and as said, on the other side,
ShahZaM going to find another kill here onto kyedae.
He's bailing them out. ShahZaM is literally bailing them out right now. These are 2 huge, impactful kills that he's found at this point, and he's keeping the entire back line pretty much in check. Mazino's done well to find TenZ, but there we go, finally the breakthrough. That's ShahZaM now down, and there's still options for KRU. It's a 2v2, but look at 6 HP. Still has a flash in the pocket. When does he invest it? He already just did. There's delzik, gets 1, pushes up delzik with 2, and KRU make it to 6, and they get the weapons, they quell the purchase. Sentinel's money will now be in question. Let's see if there's going to be someone. Oh, delzik, that's a little sloppy. They've just fed 2 players to this. All under the notion of trying to get that rifle back. Under grabs now down to the 3, but now they know there's a purchase behind us. Shaz finds kyedae. Is this where it falls apart? Can Mazino do something? Anything will do. 2 ain't bad, but now Klaus, a 1v3 beckoning. He was good before, he needs to do more now. Finds the first victim. No, ShahZaM stops it in its tracks. Right back on the tracks is Sentinels now with 11. He's found a new angle, fallen back to the next spot. Now he's just going to stand in. Oh, these are horrible misses. ShahZaM wants to punish this, and they can't land a shot. ShahZaM has opened this back up. Now, where do they hit these rotations? dapr with the punish towards A. They can swing back around if they want to, but that up just ain't hitting anything. There's now Zino and kyedae deal with one side of the problem. But the site is now open. 10 seconds. Zombs cannot stop here.
Left.
He has to hit that site.
As well.
You're right. Can he be denied? Can he be stopped? 5 seconds. He should be able to cross. Fine. kyedae wants to try and do something.
Huge.
He gets dapr. And now where is Zombs? Popsio. What can you do in this 1v2? Doing everything he can. Trying to put up any defense. and KRU fight their way back. Just keep up. Flash goes in, wins the burst potential. Klaus has been here before, but it's deltuc this time to find zombs. Klaus unable to find it, the timing not favorable to him, but deltuc's still alive. Finally taken down, the Sentinels should be able to take the side, but kyedae now has the body in the right place. He predicts the swing, but dapr outdoes him. We're down to a 2v2. These back and forth trades aren't quite perfect yet. The plant going to be coming in, and I don't think that can be contested right now.
dapr will hold on to drop now, so ShahZaM will be called upon here. Another miss from Nags. dapr over the top. Sentinels on map point.
But wait, Klaus is here. It looks like deltuc's here as well. They've got bodies on the side, but can they get to safety in time? Just about. It ain't perfect. Divide. It's a desperation call. Sick finds kyedae, and the push. They're desperate to hold on to it, but it's falling through their fingers as Klaus blind. It does not matter. Sentinels 13-7 on map 1.
Honestly, just an all-round impressive performance. I mean, Baller said you're not seeing any of these guys.
Work towards Nags, but you said it right. The rotation is in, but now eating flashes. Pressure comes his way. He stands tall for a second, but there's the breakthrough. But it's only 6 still standing.
30 seconds
the last two pretty far away. They're playing towards B and C, and he wants that first pick. Taps a spike. It's not a bad idea. But the push comes in from Klaus and KRU. Get things started well. They need this for confidence sake alone. Get things started in their favor.
They do, and rarely do I say ads. They need to come through in very quick rotation towards C here. They're going to try and isolate deltuc.
See how long he can stay alive in this. Maybe buy a little time for those rotations. He does have support en route. Or is he Klaus there kind of playing by logs, but he's fallen. TenZ finds that one. deltuc now down low. TenZ removes him. And now he's found another! TenZ, Mr. Impossible, keeping true to the name. And he still wants more. He's still fighting it out for Sentinels. Oh, that smokes. It's about to drop. The reveal is made. 6 got nags it. Oh, it's a turnaround for Sentinels. And it's all on the back of Mr. Impossible himself. Fine, he'll get that spike down. ShahZaM caught nags it on the push up towards A long. But still plenty of utility with KRU. Maybe not as much as they'd like, but the Seekers come in already. And Mazino is just on clear up duty. deltuc does well. And now down to just TenZ. That is what the doctor ordered. KRU, 4 alive. Diffuse comes in. It's exactly what they needed.
That's decisive in the retake there as well. We know exactly what Sentinels are going to try and do there. TenZ dashes out, they reset to mid.
And the utility now being shown. You can see the creep towards the site. They've already got bodies on the site itself. And yeah, they just didn't expect dapr to be so close by. Mazino caught completely unawares. And Nags it, well, this is unfavorable. This is unfun as TenZ is waiting for this. A pixel out of place. And actually, he doesn't land the shot. Tries to deny. Oh, he's made a meal of it. And now the 3v3 begins. Spike is down as well. Sick tries to clear the side, but Klaus still stands. Tagged up, though. 13 HP. And Sick tucked, dedicated towards that angle. Got Shaz by his side, and now TenZ gets into the matter. Klaus, though, pushing forward as well. TenZ with 1, with 2! The third maybe beckons. Just slips beside him, but TenZ and ShahZaM hold the round down.
Methodical, even after losing zombs. Actually, kyedae avoids the Trailblazer initially. I think it was a little bit of a bait, actually.
It was. They baited it so perfectly, and ShahZaM punishes it. Push up on the other side of the map, and Mazino is still fighting the good fight for KRU. With everything he's got, and there's that push coming up. Finally, some punishment on the extremities. What we've been asking for and looking for from KRU, leaving Sentinels 3 with very little space to work with now.
With dapr looming here. Window actually going to catch contact on the turret.
No way Klaus just got that frag. Sick is out of it. KRU continue forward. This game is just on a knife's edge. No team is able to truly carve away at anyone else yet. It's been this back.
Zeno and kyedae tagged up just a little bit. They'll wait for the Cosmic Divide to drop.
No back line.
Yeah.
It's all coming through CT or Heaven. That's about your lot. Plenty of utility still to play around here, and here comes the push. Pushing in towards is going to be Nagzet leading the pack to get himself in towards the smoke. Shots going further astray. There's still a couple standing from KRU. They're making it work. But Sick, the last line of defense, he's got 2. Oh,
no way,
my
Sick!
God, Sick goes above and beyond.
Are you kidding me? So initially, 3-man setup towards A, but the Owl Drone, you can see that as soon as they hear it, kyedae will hit this rotate. deltuc again. There's so much pressure now.
Yeah, you can see the utility really tailor-made towards that back of sight, but not pushing that far yet. There's the first pickup. Clean. Looking for Klaus to do a bit of damage here. Tries to burst through. Not going to get anything. 5 still stand. Exit. Zeno. Anything here. Now Zombs is on the chase. He's fancying a bit of it. Does get denied. So it won't be perfectly clean, but it'll be good enough. 4 alive. Spike down. Happy enough for Sentinels there.
Again, this is where it becomes more and more concerning. turn things in their favor.
Yeah, that info maybe on towards A long is going to spur maybe the timing of this to be that just touch quicker. TenZ is going to be pacey towards this. Didn't quite catch Klaus, but the cross has already come in. Klaus does punish dapr though. Now there's 3 players towards the backside. TenZ has got to know there's more targets available, but the trade, look at Sick. Beautiful timing to push alongside TenZ just on the other side of that box. zombs gets walked through. Mazzino still standing, still trying to do what he can. Has he made enough of an impact at this point? Yes! Takes it down to just one. ShahZaM though, the man leading from the front lines, backs away, has to respect the fact that he's been noted. Pushes back in, ShahZaM!
No way, man.
Does it again! Not finding any of what he wanted from this, but the ult now going to force them to make a move and maybe tease him up. That is what you need for KRU, but they still need more. It's been getting close, but it's always been Sentinels. But maybe this time it's different. Maybe dapr can't do it. Oh, he still gets one, but nags it. That was brilliance between the ultimate, the rifle pickup, they tee up, they line up.
But it's a pump. Look at this, straight away. TenZ over the top. delzik will fall. Actually, the pinch from Garage perfectly timed. dapr now left it. He will.
Nice catch.
Just the right place, the right time, and straight away Sentinels swing this back in their favor. Klaus tries to respond. TenZ will close it out. And just when you think KRU might have found a way back into this, a lifeline in this half.
Destroyed.
Noted on the
got
turret.
Nax by
Yeah, he finds him first, but
if this man is alive, there is a chance. Sick has been just digging them out of scenarios that could be unfavorable. TenZ as well. 2 heavy hitters right now still standing. Sick has found so much for Sentinels right now. This guy is absolutely coming alive for the boys. Waiting to see how this kind of keeps going. Now there has that rotation has come in, and dapr could get caught in no man's land if he overcooks the pot here, but he knows he's on an island. I don't think ShahZaM can actually bail him out of this. And actually, no, they're going to push forward to it. They try and help him out. ShahZaM can't quite make it there in time, but he's still doing the damage. Still doing what he can. No matter the odds, ShahZam's still finding value, but it's a 2v2. And look at the players' positions. They're still deep towards CT here, so Spike can go down. But Sick ain't holding back. The man's on a mission. Zombs. Oh, big work from delzik. There is the lifeline, the KRU, so desperately needed.
much needed to get the pistol on the board here. Comes down to the final player.
I actually don't mind the pause from either side. Let's see how much damage dapr does, though. Still good for 1. If there's any more, then that's where I start really paying attention. The rotations came in, but I actually like that pause before coming out from KRU there. See if Sentinels were going to get over-aggressive, play into it. It's a really nice consideration. Someone's already filled that void. You can see nags it lent out there. A little late from hell, and that worked perfectly. The Sick charged with a tough task. Not going to happen. 4 stand. That's great for KRU. That is a huge... Sick and zombs having to be kept back for now. Have to respect it. Trying to now facilitate a pathway forward. It's go time. They got to get a move on. And nags it actually eats that. That's a problem. dapr now gets the gateway opened. Zombs on the trade towards delzik. And actually, Sentinels flooding the site. kyedae though, can you do what Sick did? No, they keep players alive. And they'll convert with 2. Actually, tell a lie, the spike. And you can see TenZ already starting to re-explore towards Garage. He's already starting to have a little look that way, see if maybe there's something to be had. But for KRU, they shouldn't be flustered yet. A free pick's a free pick.
Oh, no.
Now you start getting flustered. Now you start to worry. As TenZ does get revealed, but they've lost a great deal of space. Look at towards long. delzik, though, going to try and stride forward on this. He will at least be able to get towards that first fight, on towards that sky, tucked in towards the box. And actually, the swing from zombs could not have been better. The timing is great, keeping all these trades decent. Mazzino, though, going to bulldoze through, and they've identified so many players are surely on this C, this Garage area.
Sick actually on the flank here. Klaus wise to it, though. And the turret will go off, identifying Sick's presence, in sewers.
But Mazzino, this is all about timing. Does he still check? Yes, he does.
Beautiful.
Oh my word, how have they turned this back? But zombs in a 1v2. Spots across, he knows now roughly where these players were, but that utility still is there. Still trying to do what he can, but you can see at times being bought. They're both stacked towards long. They don't have to do much about this. They can play it out. Mazzino going to re-aggress towards the site. Zombs, he can't get it done. Klaus, what a turn of events. And these two... Pace again. nags it is fine. He's not flashed at all. Ahead of the flash, and he wants to keep going. Shaz is there on the fight. It looks reckless, but ShahZaM at least slows them down, buying time desperately. TenZ, get over here. I need some help. Maybe I don't. ShahZaM deals with the sewer push handily. TenZ still there. Now the gap gets closed. He gets taken down out of the air. KRU, this pressure is insurmountable right now. And zombs full buy in his case or not.
The purchase behind this isn't pretty. And again, it puts them at a really, really awkward crossroads here.
Everything's gone.
We have to see actually how much, and again, they're not going to gain an awful lot out of 4 surviving in the previous holding on to those weapons, but...
Get out of my way!
Here comes the sight here, and these have been really nicely choreographed. The spacing's been really pretty so far. The ultimate as well, just to ensure safety on the way through. ShahZaM trying to find a connection. He doesn't actually get exactly what he wanted. A couple of tags, sure, but the frags are favorable. Oh, dapr out of nowhere finding TenZ. Where's that spike? It's not going down just yet. Now it is. Spike going to be planted. dapr, he drops in, and he gets taken down. And now it's ShahZaM and TenZ. Zeno waiting on the side, free-firing it, trying to do what he can. He can't make anything out of it. Sentinels answer back. Sick and TenZ
30
really
seconds
do
left.
need to hold this. This is going to be a very tricky one as well. All 4 players now coming around their way. You do see the lean coming out, though. ShahZaM will be there. Great flash. That's a huge reveal of information. Flash back up in 3 seconds, but he wants to fight, and he loses it. TenZ. Oh, how do you get out of this? Back to the wall. That's how. Pops the ult. Up and over we go. Spots long. He gets in their face.
Man.
TenZ doing the unthinkable right now, and ShahZaM is right there in the right time. Flashback in hand for Sick, and 1 soon to come up. 5 seconds, and they can start this retake again. kyedae this time, though. New look, different position, gets checked. dapr too aware, too smart to fall for that. And delzik this time now in trouble. Ooh, they slip through in the smoke as well. That could be pretty nice, pretty tasty. Mazzino reads it well towards Sick, and now we wait. Up and over, TenZ draws the eyes up, but it's going to be Klaus to draw them down, and dapr and ShahZaM. The spacing could not have been better, and Sentinels are answering back in perfect kind.
Yeah, Sentinels, I think, again, they have the finger on the pulse. They know that this reset is going to pull crew
Full
back
sense of
towards...
security.
Oh my god.
An absolute fumble there. They felt as though TenZ could not have seen that cross, and he's going back in! And yeah, Shaz may be down, but he's going to take the reins. He'll do it himself if he has to. The timing, they're so close now, but there's the backup, there's the support.
Huge.
nagz is there, brothers in arms, finding 2, and now zombs in the 1v2. Spots out nagz, tries to close the gap a little further. Klaus still going to pop down the utility, try and play for that plant. And zombs on the swing. It's nagz to green it. It's 12 on the board. Crew finding a little bit of that magic just as they need it.
Match point.
And crew now, they're all in.
They're going for it. It's all on the line now. nagz tries to get in towards the side. That's the first victim found. He gets dapr, he gets the weapon. He gets the second. nagz tearing Sentinels apart. The pop flash for Sick could be big, but he still has to wait for the timing to be right. There it is. Can he make anything of this? No, it doesn't look like it. And ShahZaM has to wait and watch his crew are going to take us to the 3rd.
What an insane end to that half. Crew on their feet, rightly so. Things not looking to slow up here in the pistol. Big exchange of utility here. Sentinels looking to pile on the pressure towards B site here. delzik will be called upon. Delivers the first, and it's a spike.
That's a win taken out of Sentinels instantly. Feeling a little rough around the edges, and delzik's making it worse. Stays alive way beyond his expected time. But there's still ShahZaM and dapr. Anything left in the tank for either of these two would be golden right now, and it ain't happening. It's fire coming out from crew. The LATAM team just took pistol against Sentinels. Dog though, so they know that there was a lot of emphasis towards middle, and a good response actually coming out here. But actually TenZ gets met by sheer force. What? Klaus has got him, and he's still got the angle. This is huge from Klaus. This could be everything, and it's looking so good for 2. He set them up for success, and now dapr and ShahZaM under the gun, feeling the strain. Spike is in hand though. dapr still got it. Can he keep that time at least favorable? ShahZaM, great positioning. Punishing 1, the cross gets held. dapr stands tall. They're not letting it slip just yet. Sentinels fight right back. Does he get the timing right? TenZ and dapr around the other side. Plenty behind it too. He holds just long enough to lose his life. Zombs with the entry. Game on now towards B we go. Mazzino next on the chopping block. Good work from Sentinels. Finding composure in these moments is everything to them right now.
Now just kyedae and Klaus left to consider damage.
Spike planted.
Big stack, so instantly they look towards that B site. Looks a little bit more vulnerable, but there's a player playing down towards hell. That's going to be Klaus. Can't catch that cross as well as he like, but delzik will stand to the task. Rifle recovered and Spike now loose. ShahZaM and dapr are going to be sweating bullets. Can they keep themselves composed? ShahZaM, it's all on you here. Disaster in the making, or maybe a road to recovery. No second follow-up on the flash there. Going to try and add paranoia into the back of nagz's mind. And you know, as soon as that cross gets noted, there's a swing, but ShahZaM wants to get around it. There's the cross, and there's the kill! nagz gets it, but it's delzik with a belting round.
On the back of 2 rifles carried into this. There's bodies here for KRU, though. They could catch the cross from main.
They could. I'm waiting to see if that punish comes in from Zeno. That is going to be everything if he gets the timing right. He doesn't. He finds the barrel of dappr's gun, and now delzik wants in. Doesn't get it. Sentinels keeping everything favorable towards them. 5 still stand, and the spike surely to be planted. Yeah, great work from ShahZaM as well. Klaus and nags it. They're a mile away. Sentinels.
Punish here. I mean, if Nags falls, he gets his Blade Storm, so it's not a massive loss.
And Sentinel's doing it right this time, not falling foul to any danger, any of those players. Excuse me, maybe I'd lie to you! Wait, what's just happened? How did Klaus and kyedae get away with this? Zom's gonna try and keep this one on track, keep it in hand, not let this go astray! You can see the ults now being sent down. kyedae desperate to do damage, but that's ambitious with a frenzy.
Sick will punish. Nags swinging down from ramp. They're trying to capitalize on the pressure from that showstopper. delzik actually slips through.
He's somehow gone past this. They're still aware. That's really good for Sentinels to be aware of this. Zombs finds Mazzino. They're keeping this one in hand. The look away for a second. The peek came through TenZ. Safety found, composure being maintained. As it knows this is looking unfavorable. There it is. Just about denying the mayhem the KRU was looking to build. They
built up for Sentinels, and scoreline maybe doesn't tell that story. delzik again punished on V.
I don't think they're going to expect TenZ to be here so quickly, but dapr does not care. He's got TenZ by his side, and they've got the pinch towards the side. One player remains. They've got to know there's someone still around, and he's found. kyedae now gone. The pace change is unfathomable towards KRU. Yes, nags it does get one, but they have no step towards this site right now. And we'll continue with 3 alive, which is just fine for the economy, hopefully for Sentinels. But again, KRU now need an answer back. They need to stop this before it spirals, but it looks like the money's going to start becoming a huge factor here for them.
You look at actually an operator, a Spectre. This is so hard for KRU to fight back in onto A site here.
Good flash, maybe time to at least facilitate them getting to rafters. Sick gonna punish Klaus though, so again, they're not finding a way back in. This post plant is just absolutely cast in iron. These guys are immovable as kyedae needs to get out of dodge quickly, trying to keep these rifles if he can. Punish on the way out, nothing much for it. Sentinels, that is a gorgeous answer. I have to say, I love seeing a little bit of versatility at this time. Seeing them switch it up to a new look hit towards A, not just depending on dapr. Snags is still trying to keep that up in play and back the hell away from this.
And again, first time actually discussing it here, this composition again. I know what the aim is here.
It's already down to 3. The answer back has to be robust. Already Mazzino with a good start towards ShahZaM. That's not bad. Finding his opposing number in this. dapr tries to back away, doesn't give away too much in this one. But in the post plant we go. kyedae, quick start towards TenZ, and he just flies on in and gives it up towards Zombs, who takes him out of midair. And now we're down to 2. Nags and Mazzino, what do you do? The res comes out, the odds are even less favorable. Mazzino's still doing damage from above, but it's all on him, and it's all been taken away. Sentinels stabilize in the hour they needed it. Looking towards that heaven piece as well. That crunch is going to come out. This is going to be pressure on 2 fronts. Zom's going to eat the flash, but he's still safe enough for now. Spike looking like it's going to go down. Sick does find that first part coming in from heaven. delzik does well, but it's all traded out. Klaus still going to keep it favorable, but there's that second layer towards heaven. Keeping back 2, actually. That's big. ShahZaM and dapr. Oh, that damage! Get out of here! kyedae plays ahead of it. He's still clicking. He's still going. And they get what they need. KRU, first step on the ladder back to this game.
Actually, what pace KRU bring to this? Actually, looks like a quick piece towards Mail, and they're going to try and punish. Nags finds 2! And the upgrade.
Welcome to LATAM aggression. These boys just picked it up and absolutely threw Sentinels aside. The site is theirs. And maybe they got somewhere else to be because they just hit that with so much pace. Spike down at 120.
And now, I mean, Sick will get pushed upon here. Oh my god. kyedae actually wins that with the Spectre. Now dapr. Is it flawless? No, dapr has other things to say. Come through now. 36 HP. Actually finds another one as well. That's a big win here, but already.
Going for a hero defuse?
No way. No, they're close enough.
No one's... yeah, it's fine. He's been caught. He's been absolutely denied. And even another rifle could be picked up if he can get away in time. If he doesn't, there's a stack on this side of the map. And I'm looking at the flank. dapr, if you can get the timing right towards mailroom. Timing, let's see how it works out. There it is. dapr's timing could not have been better. kyedae does at least take down 6, so he's opened up the gateway towards it. Oh, TenZ couldn't make much of that one, and they're just about keeping this in check for KRU. One by one they come, and one by one they fall. ShahZaM still trying to make something of this, and this is going to shut down KRU right back at the door. go down. It's still being cleared towards the back of the site. Damage there, but there's the lurk. Comes on in, nags it behind enemy lines. But it's kyedae as well. They're both able to double down on this, down to Sick, dapr and ShahZaM. Spike in, and they're all locked towards this side. One a little further away. That's dapr. Red's gonna be considered, but the divide comes in now. ShahZaM finding Mazino. Sick gonna be working his way forward on the other side of this. There's still a player waiting for anyone to step on through. He punishes TenZ, and dapr and Sick looking down the barrel of the gun. KRU against so many odds right now, still able to do this. Sick trying to work a way in. It's done for here. delzik gets the punish, and KRU take the lead.
And this is going to burn up. The decay is so much before they even get to screens here. Sick finds Nexus. dapr finds delzik. What is going on?
Against the odds, they're still doing it. dapr! He turns up on site. He still gets 2. And Sentinels somehow get 11 on the board. dapr catches a glimpse.
This wall,
there goes the wall, and there goes the player. Mazino with an excellent trade, a crucial one at that. Quick flash as well. dapr going to have to fall away and respect this, but it still looks like an A piece is coming in.
They're going to find themselves a 4v2 here, Lauren.
They are, but
straight away this ropes rotation comes through.
Okay, ShahZaM up by rafters, one tucked towards the back of sight. And there's the first contact. It's good for ShahZaM. It's great for ShahZaM. Finding 2, but they do finally clear him. But there's that next layer. dapr now gone. 12 seconds left. Zombs needs to hold this together. 9 seconds now. They're still finding the way to the site. Spike going down. And it's TenZ, the man, the myth, and pretty much the quiet legend right now. He's done for. Mazino. What a time to find form. 11-11. It's as close as it can get.
Zombs and TenZ, though, got to deal with this pressure onto B. Actually, they're straight onto site here.
Yeah, but they haven't quite crested yet. TenZ still catching that cross, still going to be doing some damage to try and wrap towards the pillar. delzik finds 6, and now he's on his own, and now he's been deleted. They now know pressure comes in from further afield. Zombs gets cleared at the back of the side, but dapr still closing in. Has to relent away from the Seekers, has to accept that he has to peel away, but he does a little bit of chip damage towards Mazino. And now the 2v2 flash comes in, but he's going to tuck himself in towards the backside of that box. Nags it.
One enemy remaining.
They traded out.
They traded, and now nags it. This guy's been having a nightmare of a series.
Rifle.
But now is the time to come alive, and dapr on the other side. 2 beasts in this one. dapr! Oh, no way! Nagsit's won it! And it all comes down to this. 12-11, one team beckoning for greatness, and they're going to flash. No way!
No way!
Destroys 3 through the smoke. Heartbreak now for Sentinels, as it's all down to dapr and Sick. Sick fighting with everything, but it is not enough. As dapr now in the 1v3, the weight of the entirety on his shoulders, has to deliver, has to stand tall. He knows what's against him. It's all being poured in. He has to stand and do something, but they're running away.
Actually, not even going to pop Pierre. Klaus ready and holding, though.
dapr, it's your time to shine right about now. It's all on you, buddy. Surrounded on all fronts. It's over! It's done with! KRU against all of our expectations, against all odds, sends Sentinels home.
I am absolutely speechless right now. Their first international scalp to claim is none other than